What's going on, everybody? This is Blockchain Bulls, and today I'm here to let you guys know a couple things. Also, crypto-related questions I'll be answering, or just talking about the market here. Number one is I have a new channel that I'm posting on. It's in collaboration with some of the people that I work with on altcoin Buzz. It's called Bull Run Crypto. I'll put a link down below so you guys can check it out. I'll even comment from that channel on this video so you guys can easily connect. But yeah, Bull Run Crypto, that's the new channel. Same kind of content style, same information style, just a bit different generation we're in right now, right? So it's not the same kind of market we had before, right? So I'll put a link to my new channel right there. You guys can click on that. And so let's talk about the market. Number one, the market's down. People want to know, why would the market be down? Thank you to everyone who's going to hit up the likes, by the way. I think it's because of the tariff news. Trump's got people in a trade war. He's doing exactly what the American people asked him to do, but is that necessarily what's best for the country? We'll end up seeing. What's up with that? Hey, T. Holmes, how's it going? Thanks for watching and liking the video. You guys check me out on a new channel. I've got a whole new channel, and I'm not posting over here as much as I'm posting over there. But the big thing to know is I think the tariffs are playing a factor. I went on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and I didn't see anything really striking about the market other than maybe a possible shakeout before the breakout, stuff like that. But trade war with China, with Canada, with Mexico, more trade wars coming thanks to Trump. That's got to be affecting the confidence in the U.S. stability. But beyond that, everyone seems to still be bullish. I mean, fear and greed is around 50%. And it was a little bit of a slowdown. We kind of need slowdowns here and there. We don't always need to be going up. Yeah, see you guys over on the new channel, by the way. I posted that link in the chat. It's Bull Run Crypto. I actually made a video recently over there talking about why I sold half of my Ethereum for Solana. I gave like 5 reasons and then some bonus reasons why I sold half of my Ethereum. I've been holding on to Ethereum for a long time, and I had accumulated quite a significant chunk of change with Ethereum over the years, but I unloaded half. I actually went into about 25% of that went into Solana, and then the other chunks of it went into Ripple and Sui. I would say the only position that's not doing so hot based on that trade when I did make it was XRP, because XRP was over $3 when I made that trade. I hold a small chunk of XRP before, like maybe a small chunk. It's nothing like I used to have. I used to have 60,000 XRP back in the day, but I got shaken out by that SEC lawsuit there. Who's all tuning in? Thanks to everyone who's hitting the likes and crushing them up. But yeah, so I'm pretty bullish on Solana. I'll just give you some of the reasons why I'm bullish on Solana. It's faster, it's quicker, it's American made. Trump's already built the Trump coin on it. It's better staking rewards. That's a big thing right there. I mean, I'm staking my coins. You could stake it on Coinbase for what, like I think 20, maybe 7%, 7 or 8%. On Kraken, I think it's 12 to 15%, something like that. Whereas the best you're going to get for ETH is like 2%. So there's just a few reasons right there to stick with Solana over Ethereum. Then we talked about meme coins. I mean, meme coins are there's more volume, more trading action going on Ethereum than there was on Solana, which is kind of interesting, right? Because ETH is obviously the OG. There is some talks that Ethereum is working on some layer up advancement roll up that's going to take ETH to, like, I think they said 100,000 transactions per second. Right now it's like really low. I think it's only like maybe, does anyone know what the transaction per second is for ETH? I think it's like under 100 per second. Solana is a lot faster than that. So is Sui. That's why I've kind of got Sui on the sidelines there. But, any of these could end up being like the last Polkadot. We saw Polkadot was supposed to be this big Ethereum killer, and then next thing you know, Solana ran away with it. So we'll see if Sui's the real deal or if it's just like Polkadot. I mean, I basically have said Polkadot's kind of like dead. I think I don't really see the future of Polkadot doing too much. But then we have other situations going on with the meme coin market, with Vine, we have Trump coin, like where do you guys want to invest? I would say stay away from meme coins. I mean, yeah, you can hit a home run with, it's just like going to the gas station and buying a lotto ticket. That's what it is. I mean, sure, you could win, but the odds are very low. You never know which coin's going to pump for some ridiculous reason. I mean, it could be something on Reddit. Why would you jump into a coin and chase it, a meme coin? The only time a meme coin has any sort of value is if you get in early enough. Other than that, if you chase a meme coin, you're going to be in a scary situation. What's up, Maradi? So, as far as moving forward, our focus over on blockchain Bullz, which has now become Bull Run Crypto over on the other channel. For those of you who want to click that link and join us over there, I'll put the link in the chat here. You can watch all the videos we've made. It's me as the host right now. But AI agents. I'm really big on AI because that's where all the indicators are telling us that we're going. AI platforms, AI agents, virtuals, AI 16Z, Eliza, stuff like that. I think that's where a lot of the attention is shifting towards. It's kind of like what happened with the metaverse. Well, if you look at most of these AI agents, they're still talking about the metaverse. Whereas meme coins, there's no real point to a meme coin. It's silly. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah, you could, like, who's going to hold fart coin in their wallet? That's just silly. Who's going to hold any? I mean, it's silly enough that I hold Doge, and I do hold Doge, but it's only because of Elon. Like, I don't know. Elon's probably having a second guess about that, because even as he's tried to legitimize it with Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, people still aren't really getting on the Doge coin. But I mean, all it is just a bunch of community. It's a big community. It's people who hold it. And why are they holding it? They don't know why they're holding it, other than the fact that Elon's there. Like Pepe, why else would you hold that? But people hold it. I'm holding Doge. That's like the only meme coin that I really hold, and I hold a couple on Phantom Wallet. I hold Chill Guy, which has been kind of down. Vine. I mean, I only had one real big success with it, which was Trump coin. I bought Trump coin at $12, probably about 6 hours after he launched it, and it went up to 60 or 70, something like that. I sold around 60, and then I sold the rest of it around like 50 and 45 as it started to come down. But I made quite a significant amount of Solana off of that, which I've forked into other meme coins, and that's down quite a bit right now. The only coin that I thought was going to do good that's really underperforming is Vine. Vine's let me down, and I aped into that. But that's my experience with the meme coin market. Like, you look at my other investments, 90% of my portfolio, which is in strong coins, Solana, Bitcoin, ETH, which has now been significantly downsized because I moved it into SUI, and XRP and Solana. But those are like my big holdings. Cardano and Doge as well. I've got a little bit of Algorand, but I don't really mess with like altcoins right now because they're all down. Now, if we ever hit alt season, all those will inflate, and I've got a couple positions. Like right now is maybe if you believe that there's going to be a alt season coming, right now is a good time to buy altcoins. And I just don't like buying altcoins on ETH because, man, they usually never have liquidity. There's a high slippage, high fees. It's slow. I don't know, man. I've got a lot of old legacy coins on Coinbase wallet that I've had to part ways with. If you're investing in these ETH altcoins or any altcoins in general, like, don't be afraid to cut your losses and move on to something that will move. Like I made that mistake a few years ago. I would just like hold on to coins and be like, well, it may come back. But I didn't realize like I could take a capital gains loss and get into something that's moving. So sometimes cutting your losses comes with a capital gains loss. Obviously, if Trump does away with capital gains tax, that opens the door for not giving a care about that, which would be nice. I mean, I'd rather not have to worry about capital gains, period. Now that's something that's interesting. Like, will Ethereum be taxed, which means will the altcoins that are built on Ethereum be taxed by capital gains? So then it's kind of like, well, then I'll just invest in only Solana as an American, you know, because I pay my taxes to America. Right now, I'm currently in Thailand. I've been traveling pretty much full time for the last year and a half. I used to travel part time about 8 months out of the year, but this time I'm traveling like full time. And all I have is a suitcase and a backpack, and I travel around. And I prefer it that way because I could stay in a place until I don't want to stay there. You know, like if you have an apartment and you're like 12 months, man, I got to stay here for 12 months. And I did that a few times back in the States. And like these in Phoenix, they build these like brand new apartments. It's like basically like a hole in the wall kind of apartment. They're really small, and they cost like $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month. It's like a 2 bedroom. You know, you got like your office and your bedroom, and then you got like a living room. And no one wants to watch TV in that small living room. Like you're too close to the TV. So it's just like, well, I'll just stay in hotels for that price, and just when I get bored, I move on. And the hotels, they come with saunas, they come with gyms, they come with also, I mean, every place is different, but fully serviced, you know. So I'm pretty happy living the nomadic lifestyle right now. Mark Rose says, problem with Sol is too many projects on it and 99% are garbage. Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing about ETH. Like when ETH in 2017 came out, what was the deal with that? I mean, how many of those altcoins are still around from 2017? How many? You guys remember Chainlink, or I mean, not Chainlink, Dragon Chain. I mean, Chainlink's one of the only ones that stuck around. But like, if you look at a screenshot of what was on ETH back in 2017, it's kind of similar to what you got with Solana right now. So, you know, in 5 years, we'll look back and we'll see 99. Vitalik was the one who said that about ETH anyway. He said 99% of those coins will fail. So, I mean, that's what it takes to build these blockchains up. I mean, you can't be scared to, like Charles Hoskinson, he's too scared of like the government, of regulation. That's why he doesn't like do what Solana is doing right now, right? Because he's afraid that if a bunch of coins start building on his platform, like, you know, junk coins. So Solana ran away with it. They basically took the ball. They're like, here, Charles, you don't want the ball, I'll take it. That's what Solana did. I mean, Cardano was supposed to be what Solana is, but Charles, he likes to stay safe. He likes to play it safe. And, you know, anytime you start talking to Cardano maxis, that's what they are, about Cardano, they get very militant and very aggressive if you talk to them about their God, their Lord and Savior, Charles Hoskinson. About anything about Cardano, it's just like, you know, either way, I mean, Solana, they're running away with it. Solana is. I'd like to see Sui do it because Sui's like 1/10 the price. And if it takes off and does what Solana did, you know, 10x's, there's bigger gain. Like right now, I think with Solana, we're looking at like maybe a 5x top. With Sui, we could be looking at a 10x top. With ETH, we're looking at like a 3x top. I mean, that's within realistic projections. But if we never get the bull market, it's just going to crash down from there, and no one's going to get any sort of returns. In fact, I'd rather be sitting in ETH than I would be in Solana or in Sui if it collapses down, right? Because ETH will at least hold its value down to like 2,000. If the market collapses down, Sui is going to go down to like below $1. Solana is going to go down below $100, and you know, you'll lose half your value with ETH. It's the same reason why when like the market does go bearish, you want to be holding in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin, it'll come down to like 50,000, maybe a bottom, or maybe 75,000. I mean, I guess you could say the bottom for Bitcoin is in around 70. I would say that's a pretty strong support line right there. But, you know, if Solana, Sui, or any of these other coins go down, they're going to be multiples, big collapses, right? Mark says the biggest sector firming in crypto is RWA, real world assets. Yeah, we did a video on real world assets over on our new channel, Bull Run Crypto, and you can see we've talked about a few real world assets. They're trying to tokenize, you know, real estate, tokenize a lot of different things, art. It's kind of like NFT meets AI meets RWA meets, you know, everyone's playing around with it, like injective protocol. That's a big one. I just recently invested in those guys. Crypto Cash says the bottom is in. Buy, everyone. You think so? You think the bottom is in? I mean, this is what we've been saying. The bottom is in. I mean, Sundays are definitely the worst days for the market. Sunday, everyone gets flushed out. And then Monday, all of a sudden, it starts to wake up and come back to life. And then by like Wednesday, we're looking like we're sitting high on the hog. And then by like Thursday or Friday, we start seeing a little bit of sell off. And then by Saturday and Sunday, and it's been like that for the last few weeks. Like, just get it in your mind for now. Like, Sundays are not good days for trading right now. For looking at your account, but it's good days to buy. It's a good day to buy if you're a believer in this market. And that's what's going to separate the winners from the losers, who believes in crypto and who doesn't. But, if you look at the bullish signals for Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies, we've got a lot of bull signals out there. We've got the SEC is going to give more clearance and guidance coming in the next 30 days. Well, that was back on the 20th and then or the 22nd with the executive orders. And then after that, there's a six-month delivery time where everything's got to be in place. I think it's got to be FinCEN, it's got to be SEC. And so you've got all these timelines that are going to come together within the next 6 months. Okay. And I don't think the market makers want it to come like hot out of the gates with Trump's. They're cool with giving you what they gave you with the pumps, with the Trump inauguration and the Trump election. But now they're kind of like, okay, let's cool down the market. Let's stomp out some of these greedy people who are, going long and shorts and just, stomp out anyone who's got these ridiculous trades, because that's what they're doing. They're liquidating people who are doing funky trades. It is what it is. Binance is probably the biggest market manipulator out there. I mean, unless you guys know of a bigger market manipulator than Binance, but that's what Binance is doing. I mean, they got all the data and they know when to stomp you out. They got big money. Someone says, buddy, take a look at Gari Network. Why would I take a look at Gari Network? I'm not saying I won't, but I've never heard of it. So GARI. There's a lot of coins that, we've been talking about on the other channel. We talked about AI16Z. We talked about Plume Network. Have you guys seen Plume? I mean, just go over to Bull Run Crypto, our new channel. You can see all of the coins that we've been talking about. There's a lot over there. We did the 5 best AI agents. You guys probably didn't think I was making videos, but that's where I've been making videos. TARS AI, TARS AI. That one's another one to take a look at. Pell Network, PELL Network. We did video on that. You can go through our whole collection over there and see. I mean, I've even made price projections for Cardano to 15, Sui to $50. When I make the price projections, just so we know before everyone starts jumping down my throat about all this like high stuff, a price projection is an analysis of something where you give it an assessment where you think it could go. It doesn't mean I think it will go there in the short term. I'm saying it could go there in a bullish scenario. It's kind of like with Bitcoin. I used to make videos about Bitcoin, right, when it was $3,000 a coin. And so Bitcoin would go from 3,000 to 5,000. And then it would go back down to 3,000. Everyone would call me a shill. They would say, oh, you told me Bitcoin was going to 10,000, because I made a video saying, could Bitcoin go to 10,000? And then I made a video about, could Bitcoin go to 20,000? And then it comes back down to 8,000. Everyone calls me a shill, right? They do this. It's normal. I do the same thing, right? Like, I'm looking at someone. The first thing when someone talks on crypto, Twitter or YouTube, and they say something cocky, the first instant reaction I want to do is like put them in their place and be like, you're wrong. I don't even think like, I don't take it. It's not like a personal jab. It's just like, you're wrong. Just because I want to like stick it to them. That's what people do in crypto when they watch these videos. But what I'm saying is there are some people who really think that if someone says Sui's going to $50, that it's going to happen in the next 6 months. And if it doesn't happen in the next 6 months, that person's full of crap. Well, if you're patient and you stick with the market, yeah, I mean, I remember when ETH to $1,000 was a big thing. When Bitcoin to $20,000 was a big thing. When Bitcoin to $50,000 was a big thing. When Bitcoin to $100,000 was like a huge thing. And all those things happened. And the only thing that we saw in between then and now, time. Like XRP going over $3. I mean, there's so many examples of this, but There's a lot of examples of coins that failed out, and you have to expect that some of these coins will fail. Ken says, been following you from the start. Didn't know you had a new channel. Why did you part ways with Altcoin Buzz, if you don't mind me asking? Actually, Bull Run Crypto is in partner with Shosh, who is over there at Altcoin Buzz. So that's why. So I'm kind of coming back to Altcoin Buzz, but with a new channel, because I don't want to throw off the channel's vibe, because they already have two really good hosts. They have Maddie and Mark, and those guys do a great job. And so it's just those two. They don't need to add in a third person and confuse the audience. So if I wanted to partner back with those guys, then I just come back and I just make videos on a new channel. And that's what we did, Bull Run Crypto. I still have Blockchain Bulls, but I like working with those guys because it takes a lot of things off my plate. They help out with thumbnails. They help out with other things. As you guys know, I have my travel channel still, Island Hopper TV, which just crossed 400,000 subscribers. And that's where most of my attention's been. But if I was doing like a full-time crypto channel, doing all the thumbnails, all the SEO, it's crazy. I already have other channels. I have Island Hopper TV Hotels, where I stay at hotels and review those. I have VertCam, which is where I go in and out of airports and review those. I've reviewed like almost 50 major airports in the world. So I got enough on my plate. So that's why I partner with Altcoin Buzz and create Bull Run Crypto. But it's separate from them. It's with Shosh. It's just different. So yeah, you guys can follow that channel. I'll pin the link right here, right there. You guys can click on that. Let's see if anyone's come over. When I started this live stream, I had 108 subscribers over there. Now I have 110. Hey, it's a baby channel. You got to start somewhere, right? That's the thing. I mean, I remember when Altcoin Buzz had 0 subscribers, 1 subscriber. I remember our first subscriber. It was you. one of you out there. No, but now Altcoin Buzz has over 400,000 subscribers. I remember when Island Hopper had less than 100 subscribers. Now Island Hopper has over 400,000. So I don't mind starting over with channels. I like it because it's a clean slate, new algorithm and everything. That's kind of like what you have with Solana and Ethereum, right? Solana is like a clean start for Ethereum. It's like, okay, Solana's old, or Ethereum's old tech. Okay, well, let's just create a new tech with everything that we've learned. And then here comes Sui, and they're like, okay, we learned from the mistakes from Solana. Let's build Sui. That's what you keep seeing year over year. And a lot of these coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they just lean on legacy. Bitcoin is the slowest of them all. It's the slowest, most expensive until they added on Lightning. But that's what happens, right? Mark says, TSC, Trusted Smart Chain, USA compliant RWA breakthrough. Oh, is that your coin that you like? Let me take a look at TCS or TSC. I might be able to review some of these over on the other channel. If I look at them and I see that they're good, that there's something that I like, the thing is, every time I want to make a video, I always want to buy it too, so then I end up with like what happened in 2017, where I bought a whole bunch of altcoins. I had like 50 altcoins. And back in 2017, everyone wanted me to hold, and I had to hold. I held for 2 reasons. 1, because everyone on the channel wanted me to hold. But 2, I held because I also was like, I didn't know when the bottom was coming in. I was like, when's the bottom coming in? So, I mean, this time around, I don't expect me to hold everything. I'm going to be like coming in and out of coins. So if you're looking for someone who's just going to hold and ride the sucker down, and lose 100x worth of value or 50x worth of value, that's not going to be me. And that's the whole thing, is I don't think you guys don't want to do that either, right? So, I mean, being in the what is this, our 3rd or 4th cycle, you gotta learn from the last one, and you gotta learn from the one before that. And I don't know, maybe the cycles are over. I mean, we'll see how long the cycle can go where we hold. I mean, Bitcoin's holding around $100,000. That's pretty good. It's only like $8,000 off of its all-time high. That's less than 10% off. I mean, if Bitcoin went down into the like low 80s, that would be a little bit, there would be no doubt about it. That would be cause for concern. If it went into the 70s, that would be cause for concern. But like I said earlier on this chat, I think 75K, 70K, or actually 70K is like where I would say we've got a pretty decent support range for a bottom. That was where it was when the inauguration happened. We were around 70, or not the inauguration, the election. So I would say inauguration was like anywhere between 92 and 98,000. So we're still up above both of those right now. I would say if we broke below the election pricing, which was November, which is possible, but I'd say that election pricing is probably our best support for Bitcoin. Mark says yes. So trusted smart chain. I'm not seeing it on here. Trusted smart chain. It says it keeps taking me to Raptron. Trusted. So what is this? You got to have to tell me more information. If you have me chasing a coin that's not on Coin Market Cap, I mean, that's okay. Well, then let's, as far as like coins that haven't launched yet, I mean, give me the details. Where to buy the pre-sale, I'll look at it. But if you're just saying look at some trusted smart chain and it's never been listed and it's not even an active project yet, most of the people in the community, they're just gonna say whatever, even if it's a great opportunity for them to get in, because most retail people, most people who watch the channel, retailers or whatever, they're not going to be so interested in chasing these crazy ways to acquire coins, like get submissions and all this stuff. I mean, we had the ICO mania. We saw that all that panned out. I think we call these alpha coins, right? So you're sharing with me an alpha. Yeah, you can get nodes so far. Okay. Well, how much is a node? And where do I go to get a node? I'm not, I mean, you got to give some information. How about Gary Protocol? Let's see if I take a look at Gary, Gari, Gary Network. I mean, it's down. It's down significantly. What exactly, what is it that you want me to look up with Gary here? World's largest Web3 audio and video live streaming platform. Yeah, we saw these last cycle and nothing came of them, right? This one does have an app store. That's good. And Google Play. I mean, I can respect that. I can respect that. Is this on Ethereum? Oh, Solana. All right, I'll take a look, man. This could be something worth taking a look at, just because $5 million market cap, got an app on an app store on Google Play and iOS. Yeah, it could be something I'll take a look at, actually. So thank you for that. Gari Network. Mark Ross says 2,500 for a node. So, I mean, do they have a website or anything, man? I mean, you're just telling me. I mean, reason I'm saying that is you got to give some sort of information aside from just like, hey, buy this. Trusted Smart Chain. Great name. I mean, you could be putting us on to something that's like super great. And so I'll take a look at this. I'm on their website now. I see what you're saying. Who's the team behind this? And can I buy some with Solana? Oracle Node Software. Add to cart. Let's see what it lets me pay with. Ah, they're located in Wyoming? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, pay with crypto. Okay, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I'll definitely take a look at it. Yeah, Arizona guy. I'm not in Arizona right now. I'm traveling with Island Hopper TV, and I've been doing that for a while. But I miss Arizona. There's things about Arizona that I miss. I miss the wilderness. I miss being out in the mountains, the serenity, the desert. I miss the desert. I even miss the high desert, like the Chaparral areas. And I always look forward to going back there and just like the sunsets, the afternoons, the hiking around the desert, the wild animals in the desert. There's a lot of wild animals out there. Mark Ross says you can buy nodes in Sol, USDT, or USDC. Who's the team behind it, though? I need to know who's behind it. But yeah, you guys can see our new channel, Bull Run Crypto. I pinned the link to the top there. It's got 113 subscribers. So 5 of you have come over and subscribed. So thank you to those 5 people who are now following my new channel, Bull Run Crypto. I'm still going to maybe do a couple videos over here, but for the most part, Bull Run Crypto is where I'm posting a lot of videos. Brand new channel. It's in collaboration with Altcoin Buzz, since you guys were already asking. But yeah, it's a brand new channel, and you know, you could be one of the first 500 on that channel. You could be like, hey, man, I've been following this channel since there was 500 subscribers. Yeah, so I'll take a look. Where to buy X4 IM4 tokens on presale? It is sad that X4 will rise after. Man, what kind of comment is that? What kind of name is that? XAI4M. That is not as cool as AI16Z, for example. That one is just, if something's like confusing to say, it just probably won't work. AI4M, XAI4M. Maybe it could work. Maybe. But yeah, I mean, are you guys really into what do they call that? Alpha coins? Are you guys really into pre-sales and stuff? Someone said, I'm heavy again into RSR. Man, I sold all my RSR when it was on a dip. I had to get out of it because it wasn't looking so hot. I think I stored it in like ETH. But RSR hasn't really done much. I mean, it hasn't like ever pumped. Actually in December it had a little bit of a pump. Oh wow. I sold it before April. I sold it in like January of 2021. It looks like it pumped in May with everything. Everything pumped in April and May 2021. That tells you something, guys. We still have not gotten to April and May. Like last cycle, things really started picking up around about, you could say around now, February. February was like a local bottom. So like we're gonna have to see the market kind of pick up here. But RSR, it could be that one could be a Megatron, man. That thing, people have anticipated. Like right now, you could be looking at possible. And again, I don't hold any RSR, but I've tried to buy RSR. The hard thing is it's hard to buy. It's actually hard to buy, and I can't really get it on any exchanges as an American. It looks like I can buy it on Kraken now. Oh, that's new. I didn't used to be able to buy it on Kraken, but people are saying that thing could 50 to 100x. Serious. People have said that. But it shoulda, coulda, woulda. We'll see, you know, all these like speculative ideas. We never know. Nobody ever knows. I don't know. You don't know. We don't know. The only guy that I think knows is CZ over at Binance. Because seriously, like Binance is one of the biggest market manipulators. I mean, I'm sure Gemini and Coinbase also, but the ones you can see on chain the most are usually Binance. So anyway, let's see here. So like I said, Bull Run Crypto, that's my new channel. That's where I'm making all the videos. I've pinned the link to the top. Let's see how many people came over now. So we got 113 subscribers on the new channel. You could be one of the first 200, first 150. If the channel blows up, like Altcoin Buzz right now has over 400,000. Island Hopper TV has over 400,000. Living in Arizona has like over 150,000. You never know. When alt season? Well, like I was just saying, if you look at the chart, last time we weren't really in alt season in 2021 until like March, April, May. Like May was one of the local tops. May was one of the tops, and then it went down into like a dog days of summer, and then it came roaring back in like September or like October, and then it just fizzled out. We don't know if that's what's going to happen again, so we'll have to stand by for that. But a lot of people say they're going to be taking some profits this time around, so we'll see. We'll see what everyone does. Money talks, BS walks. You know how it is. So anyways, if you got any more questions, send them my way. But other than that, I'll see you over on the new channel, Bull Run Crypto. I'll pin the link to the top here. You guys can subscribe over there. Maybe I'll do some live streaming over there, and we'll talk more in depth about a lot of things as time goes by. Brand new algorithm over there, by the way. So see you over there.